It's time for KRGV Channel 5's Masterminds, a program geared towards Valley High School academics. With your host, Tim Smith. Today in Round 3 competition, the Science Academy and South Texas High School for Health Professions, Med High, match wits in their quest to become this year's Masterminds champions.
Hey everybody, welcome to Masterminds. Glad to have you along today. We're going to get right to it with our quick start questions for Science Academy and Med High. So hands on your buzzer, students. Here we go. Identify the Spanish word for the commander-in-chief of all the armed forces. That's Science Academy. Julio.
El comandante.
No? Med High, Michelle.
Rey.
No, it's generalissimo. 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 To look guilty but smug is to look like the cat ate what? That's Science Academy. Julio. No? No? Med High, I'm not sure who rang in. Go ahead. Whoever rang in.
The cat ate the canary.
Yes, that's correct. How do you spell empathize? That's Science Academy. Tona.
E-M-P-A-T-H-I-Z-E.
That is correct. After making a kill, cheetahs are often driven off by scavengers. What scroungers can drive off this big cat? That's Med High. Michelle.
Hyenas.
No. Science Academy. Julian.
Vultures.
Yes. In mathematics, what Greek letter is used to denote both the series and its sum? That's Science Academy. Miles.
Sigma.
Yes. Electrolysis is converting electrical energy to what kind of energy? Med High. Michelle.
Hydraulic.
No? Science Academy. Miles.
Chemical.
Yes. It's the first word in many dictionaries, and it's defined as block lava. What's this odd-looking word which has many syllables as it has letters? Okay, Science Academy. Miles. Say it again.
Like A.
No. Med High, anybody? Then time was up. You were close. It's A-A. Okay, that's not what it is. What was the name of the first anti-slavery political party organized in 1839? Science Academy.
The Abolitionists.
No. Med High. Mikhail.
Free Soil Party.
That was the Liberty Party is who that was. What was the most popular, least secure password of 2015? That's Med High. Mikhail.
Password?
No. Science Academy. Julian.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get the right idea. After a 5-year voyage, the Juno spacecraft finally reached its target. What planet? Med High. Mikhail.
Jupiter.
That's right, and that wraps up our quick start for today.
Masterminds is supported in part by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
So after our quick start, Science Academy in the lead, 40-20 over Med High. Let's take a moment and meet our judges who are here today. We have a new judge to introduce you to and one of our longtime favorites. First, from the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, Dr. Nordine Rivera, Assistant Professor in the Department of Literatures and Cultural Studies, and from South Texas College, Physical Science Instructor Jeremy Hink. Give our judges a round of applause for being here today. Glad to have you along, and welcome, Jeremy, for the first time. Glad to have you here. All right, it's time for Hot Topics, but before we do that, let's meet the team from Med High. We'll start with Amit.
Hello, my name is Amit Sinha, and I am a senior, and I'm currently involved in HOSA, PASF, NTHS, and NHS.
Terrific. Glad you're here.
My name is Michelle Campbell. I'm currently a junior, and I am part of NTHS, NHS, and the Stock Market Club.
Fantastic. Welcome.
My name is Mikael Sanchez, and I am a member of Masterminds and INCART.
We're glad you're here. Welcome the team from Med High participating in today's Masterminds competition. All right, students, time for your hot topics now. We've got 3 questions for you. Med High by yourselves about current events. Don't need your buzzers, okay? Take the first answer we hear from this. Former First Lady Barbara Bush passed away recently at what age? 92. That's correct. A passenger was killed when a passenger jet's engine blew up and shattered a window on a flight bound for Dallas from New York. What airline was it?
Southwest.
That's correct. Former FBI Director James Comey has been extremely high profile following the release of his memoir called what?
A Higher Loyalty.
Correct. 3 for 3. Well done. Puts you in the lead. 50-40. All right, Science Academy, let's meet the team. We'll start here.
Hello, Miles Kwa. I'm a junior at SciTech, and I'm the president of Alpha Theta and a UIL number sense competitor.
Welcome. Glad you're here.
Hello, I'm Donatiu Gonzalez. I used to be the president of Alpha Theta, and I will be attending Harvey Mudd College next year.
Fantastic. Welcome.
Hello, I'm Julian Bañuelos. I used to be the vice president of SciTech Productions, and I'll be attending Texas Tech in the fall.
All the things used to be and where you're heading. Congratulations. Welcome the team from the Science Academy participating today. All right, time for your hot topics. Again, don't need your buzzers. First answer we hear from the team is what we'll take. 8,000 of these stores will be closing for one afternoon to educate employees about racial
Starbucks.
bias. Correct. What tech giant recently announced that all of its retail stores, data centers, and corporate offices now run on 100% clean energy?
Amazon?
That was Apple. Why did the IRS give all taxpayers one extra day, extending the deadline to April 18th to file taxes?
Tax holiday?
No, their website went down. Their website went down. So that puts us into a tie score, 50-50 after the first round. Good first round. Let's take a break. We come back. It'll be time to meet the teacher coordinators, do quick picks, the grab bag, that and more. Masterminds continues right after the break. Welcome back to Masterminds, Science Academy and Med High battling it out today. Before we go any farther, we want to meet the teacher coordinators in the two schools. We'll start with Med High. Michelle, you're up.
This is Mr. Pemberton. He teaches geometry at Med High, and he is also the sponsor of the chess club.
Fantastic. Welcome. Glad you're here. Thank you. And Science Academy. Tony.
This is Mr. Wiley. He is a physics teacher at the Science Academy, and we're really grateful to have him as our Masterminds coordinator.
As are we. Welcome the teacher coordinators in the two schools. Make sure the students are ready to go when we play the game. All right, students, now it's time for quick picks. We're going to show you pictures on the TV screen, ask you questions about each one. Everybody's playing, so you do need buzzers on these. So here we go. Bashar al-Assad is the embattled leader of what country? That's Science Academy.
Syria.
Julian. Yes. Death Valley is located in what desert? Science Academy. Julian.
Desert.
Yes. This is crystalline form of the element whose symbol is K. Name the element. Med High Mikhail.
Potassium.
That's right. As president, what controversial act was Science Academy Julian?
The Missouri Act.
No. What controversial act was signed by John Adams as essential to national security? Med High Mikhail.
The Alien Sedition Act.
That's correct. Quito, the capital city of Ecuador, holds a worldwide distinction with its location in the Andes Mountains. What distinction is it? Med High Mikhail.
Highest capital in the world.
That's correct. Absolutely right. Joe's Boys and Little Men were among the books written by this famous author. Who was she? All right, that's Science Academy Julian.
Charlotte Bronte?
No? Med High, anybody? All right, Michelle.
Harriet Beecher Stowe.
No, this is Louisa May Alcott. This flag waves in a Midwestern state that borders both Kentucky and Wisconsin. What state is it? Science Academy Julian.
Illinois?
Yes. If the piece of music you're playing is in 5 flats, is it being played in D flat major, C flat major, or G flat major? Med High, Michelle.
G flat major.
No? Science Academy, anybody? Tony?
B flat major.
Nope, it was C flat major. One more to go. In what year was the Magna Carta signed? Science Academy, Julian.
12-15.
That's right. In football, what's the lowest possible score in a non-tie game? That's Science Academy, Julian.
3?
No. Med High, anyone? That's Michelle.
6.
No, lowest possible score is 2-0. A safety and nothing. That wraps up our quick picks for today.
Masterminds is supported in part by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
All right, so after quick picks, Science Academy is in the lead 90-80 over Med High. That means Med High, you get to go first in the grab bag round. Professor Hink has 3 envelopes from which to choose. You can choose 1, 2, or 3, whichever one you would like.
Number 1.
Number 1 it is. So I'll take number 1. Remember, you got 60 seconds to answer the 10 questions in this envelope. You know how it works. If you don't know one, say pass. We'll come back if there's time within the 60 seconds. Your category is writing, like, reading, writing, and arithmetic, writing. Okay? That's all we got to go by, 60 seconds. Here we go. What term is used for being unable to start or continue writing, generally caused by fear that you will not write? Just say it.
Writer's block.
Yes. Where are semicolons and colons placed in relation to quotation marks?
In a conjunction?
No. What punctuation mark is used to serve as a parenthesis within a parenthesis?
Brackets.
Yes. What is the term used to describe a word that joins other words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence?
Modifier?
No. How are foreign words and phrases indicated in handwriting?
Italics.
No. Correct the error in the following sentence. He couldn't hardly sleep last night.
Hardly.
Okay, yeah, we'll take it. What are the 2 accepted past tense forms of the verb wed?
Skip.
Pass, okay. What type of figurative language are you using when you try to explain an unfamiliar topic? And time is up. That's it. How many we correct, judges?
Three.
Three correct. Let's go over the others. The semicolons and colons are placed always outside the quotation marks. The term used to describe a word that joins other words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence is a conjunction. Foreign words and phrases are underlined in handwriting. What are the two accepted past tense forms of the verb wed? Are wed and wedded. And that's as far as we got. Puts you up to 95 points and into the lead. Well done. Now, Science Academy, it's your turn. 2 envelopes remain.
2.
2 and 3. You take number 2. Well, let's see what your category is. 60 seconds, 10 questions. Arithmetic. We had writing, now we got arithmetic. All right? You might want your pencils just to be safe, okay? Here we go. What is the equation of a circle with radius 5 whose center is at 3, 2?
X minus 3 squared, y minus 2 plus y minus 2 squared equals 25.
Correct. What is the length of a minor axis of an ellipse whose equation is x squared over 16 plus y squared over 4 equal 1?
4.
Yes. The sum of the exterior angles of a regular octagon equals how many degrees?
360.
Yes. What is the area of a rhombus with diagonals of 6 and 4?
24.
No. Find the derivative of 2x cubed minus 3x plus 6.
6x squared minus 3.
Yes. The quantity x squared over 8 minus the quantity y squared over 4 equals 1. Graphs is what conic section?
Hyperbola.
Yes. Compute the value of sine 225 degrees.
Negative square root of 2 over 2.
No, we'll come back on that one. What is the discriminant of x squared plus 2x plus 1? Time is up. Was that answer correct or incorrect? I just want to make sure.
Square root of 2 over 2?
Yes.
We're going to take it?
Yeah.
All right, so
You
we'll
accept
take it.
that?
Negative square root of 2 over 2, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
so
accepted? Okay, so a total of how many?
6.
6 correct. Well done. Those were tough to think through them. Okay. So yes, add that one on. That was, yeah, so 6 total. So it should be an even number. Ones we didn't get, we'll go over quickly. I think you got all of them, actually. All of them we got through. Was there one we didn't get? No, that was all of them. Well done. You got through all of them we asked. That's correct, Leon. Well done. All right, 1 envelope remains. Our score right now is 120 for Science Academy, 95 for Med High. Professor Hink, let me have number 3. This one. Everybody plays on this one, okay? We did reading and writing. No, we did writing and arithmetic. This is not reading. This is painting, all right? How does that fit in, right? Painting. That's all we have to go by. Everybody's playing. Need your buzzers. Here we go. On what surfaces were the first known human paintings drawn? That's Science Academy, Julian.
Caves.
Yes. Name the nationality of famous seascape artist Winslow Homer. That's Science Academy, Julian.
British.
No. That high anyone, Michelle?
American?
Yes. What century saw the entire output of Vincent van Gogh? Science Academy, Julian.
19th century.
Yes. What spiritually intense Spanish artist of the late 1500s? Science Academy, Tona.
Goya.
No. Introduced Baroque painting to Europe. That high, anybody? All right, Michelle.
The Virgin of Fatima?
That was El Greco. What mythological feature is seen standing on a seashell in a famous painting? That's Science Academy, Julian. Yes, that's correct. What 2 colors are mentioned in the official title of Whistler's mother? That high, Michelle.
Red and gold?
No. Science Academy, Julian.
Black and white?
No, gray and black. What black viscous substance is the traditional medium in Chinese and Japanese painting? That's Med High, Michelle.
Ink.
And time was up. Didn't quite get it in before the bell rang. It was the right answer, but it was after the bell rang. The answer was ink, but it was too late. So our score is Science Academy 135, Med High 100. We're going to take a break. We come back. It'll be time for art and music. Each question will be worth 20 points. Sometimes a game changer. Don't go away. Welcome back to Masterminds. A score correction during the break. We were giving 5 points for the correct answers in the grab bag where they were all playing. It should have been 10 points. So now the score is Science Academy 150, Med High 105. Now it's time for art and music. Each question here is worth 20 points. So we're going to start with art. We call it top art. Take a look at the art museum. Take a look at this piece of art and tell me the name of the artist or the work for 20 points. That's Med High, Michelle.
Rembrandt.
No. Science Academy, Tony.
Malay.
That is Malay. Jean-Francois Malay, the Angelus. Here's the other. That's Science Academy, Tona.
Renoir.
That is Renoir, called La Loge. We are 2 for 2 on art. Now let's try music. For this, listen carefully and identify the composer of the work. This is also for 20 points. Science Academy, Julian.
Intel Overture.
That is by Rossini. You are correct. We have one more. Med High, Mikhail.
Flight of the Bumblebees.
That's exactly right, by Korsakov. Well done. 4 for 4. We like that. All 4 correct. Our score now 210 for Science Academy, Med High 125. We'll take a break. When we come back, it'll be time for the final stretch. Don't miss it. It's going to be good. Welcome back to Masterminds. A good game going on today between Science Academy and Med High. Right now, Science Academy is in the lead 210 to 125. It's time for the final stretch. We're going to ask questions till that final bell rings, and whoever is leading at that point moves on to the next round. So hand on your buzzers. Here we go. The following groups of people first populated what present-day country? The Achaeans, Dorians, Aeolians, and Ionians. That's Med High, Mikhail.
Greece.
That's right. Name the stringed musical instrument of the harp family used to accompany a singer or reader of poetry during the golden age of Greece. Science Academy, Julian.
The lute?
No. Med High, Michelle.
The lyre.
Yes. Give me the first line of the rhyme that includes, was not that a dainty dish to set before the king? Time is up. Sing a song of sixpence. The words nascent, nation, native, and prenatal all have the same Latin root, which means what? That's Med High, Mikhail.
Birth.
Yes, that'll work, to be born. Venation, used to identify insects, is the arrangement of veins in which part of their bodies? That's Med High, Mikhail.
Their wings.
Yes. Alabama, Arkansas, Idaho, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, Montana, New Mexico, and North Carolina all have varieties of what tree as their state tree? Science Academy, Julian.
Maple?
No. Med High, anyone? Michelle.
Oak.
No, it's pine. I desire to go to hell and not to heaven. In the former place I shall enjoy the company of popes, kings, and princes, while at the latter are only beggars, monks, and apostles. These were the last words of a Florentine political philosopher. Can you name him? That's Med High, Mikhail.
Machiavelli.
That's exactly right. What's unusual about this sentence? The 5 boxing wizards jump quickly. That's Science Academy, Julian.
Boxing?
No? Med High, Mikhail.
Wizards.
No, it uses all the letters of the alphabet. That's what it did. What U.S. Armed Forces organization has members with what is called dual status because they take an oath of allegiance to the federal government and to their state? That's Med High, Michelle.
The National Guard.
Yes. Clogged sebaceous glands cause pimples. Spell sebaceous. That's Med High, Michelle.
Sabeacous.
No. Science Academy, Tona.
Sebaceous.
That is correct. Troy Aikman completed 22 of 30 passes in Super Bowl 27. To the nearest percent, calculate his completion percentage. All right, Science Academy, Tona.
68.
No? Not anybody? All right, Mikhail.
65.
That was 73%. A tonic can be all of the following except. A tonic can be all of the following except. Monk's garb, musical term, muscular contraption, carbonated beverage, or something invigorating. That's Science Academy, Tona.
Muscular contraction.
No? That high, Mikhail.
A musical term.
No, monk's garb. Which nation is in Asia? Is it Belarus, Bulgaria, Bahrain, Bosnia, and that's Med High, Mikhail.
Bahrain.
Correct. It usually consists of a cylinder whose base is a funnel leading into a narrow tube. What is this device used by meteorologists? That's Science Academy, Julian.
Rain collector?
Yes, that'll work, a rain gauge. For what do the initials JRR stand in the name Med High, Mikhail?
John. John.
No, we can't. We have to get the answer in. Science Academy, want to try? Oh, the rest of the question is JRR stand in the name J.R.R. Tolkien. All right, Julian.
They don't mean anything. It's pending.
No, actually they do. John Ronald Reuel. Formerly a long narrative about chivalric heroes, today it's a love story. What type of literature are we talking about? That's Science Academy, Julian.
Romantic stories.
Yes. In July 1958, at the request of President Chamoun, U.S. Marines were sent into which Mideast country? That's Science Academy, Julian.
Iran.
No. Met anyone? All right, Amit.
Egypt.
No, it was Lebanon. In the Arabian Nights, Sinbad was a sailor. Who was a poor woodcutter? That's Science Academy.
That
Julio.
would be Alibaba.
That would be correct. His 1936 book, In Dubious Battle, was his lesser-known book about fruit pickers. Name this author. Science Academy. Julio.
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
No? That high, anyone? And time is up. John Steinbeck. This Irish town was called Derry until England's James I granted it to the citizens of London. What did its name then become? Science Academy. Julio.
Dublin.
Sorry?
Dublin.
No. Med-High, Michelle.
Belfast.
That became Londonderry. Which is not one of the 4 most spoken languages in the world? Is it Hindi, English, Russian, Mandarin, or Spanish? That's Med-High, Mikhail.
Russian.
That's correct. Lake Superior is well named, and not only is it the largest of the Great Lakes,
It's also the deepest.
No. It contains more water than the other 4 combined. Which of the Great Lakes is second to Superior in volume? Med-High, anybody? Michelle?
Lake Michigan.
That's correct. Beta particles can be composed of 2 kinds of smaller particles. Name either of them. Med-High, Mikhail.
Protons.
No. Science Academy, Miles.
Electron?
Yes, and positrons. All of the following men held what important cabinet office? James Blaine, Elihu Root, Edmund Muskie, Hamilton Fish, John Jay, Med-High Amit.
Secretary of State.
Correct. Athens supported theater going with state revenues and considered attendance as an important part of a citizen's education. Greek tragedies and comedies were presented annually at whose festival? That's Med-High, Michelle.
The Festival of Dionysus.
Yes. When was the gold rush known as Klondike? The decade will do. Science Academy, Julian.
The 1890s.
Yes. Expressed in terms of degrees, the period of the graph y equal tangent theta. That's Science Academy, Miles.
180.
Yes, that's correct. When you want to drive a nail below the surface of the wood so you can hide it with putty, what kind of nail do you use? And hi, Mikhail.
Corkscrew?
No. Science Academy, buddy? And time's up. That's a finishing nail. What is the derivative of 1/4 x cubed? Science Academy, Miles.
3/4 x squared.
Correct. British explorers Sir Richard Burton and John Speke discovered what African lake in 1858? Med-High, Mikhail.
Lake Victoria?
No. That's Science Academy, Miles.
Tanganyika.
Yes, that's right. What term beginning with the letter C is given to points on a graph of a function where the derivative of 0 or... That's Science Academy, Miles.
Critical point.
Yes. What's the hardest split to pick up in bowling? That's Science Academy, Julio.
It's a 7-10 split.
That's right. Which prominent European family took its name from a red shield painted on ancestral... That's Science Academy, Julio.
The Tudors.
No. Med-High, Mikhail.
Bourbon.
No, Rothschild. What range of hills in Scotland was home to Sir Walter Scott's bride and Donizetti's Lucia? That's Med-High, Michelle.
The Highlands.
No? Science Academy, anyone? And time is up. Lammermoor. It was Lammermoor. Before Jean Lafitte was pardoned by a U.S. president, the Louisiana governor offered a reward for his capture. Named the president who pardoned him. Science Academy, Tony.
Andrew Jackson?
No? And anyone? Not sure who rang in. Go ahead. No, we got to answer once you ring in. You got to answer. James Madison. Which president broke the initial Soviet blockade of West Berlin? That's Med-High, Mikhail.
Eisenhower.
No, and make sure you answer right when you ring in. Okay, we can't take it. Okay, Science Academy.
Ronald Reagan.
No, it's Truman. 4 questions about grammar. Give me the first person singular nominative case of the personal pronoun. That's Science Academy, Miles.
I.
Yes. Identify the usage error in this sentence. Hard work is equally as important as intelligence. That's Med-High, Mikhail.
Equally.
What about it? Okay, time's up. Science Academy, Leon.
There's not supposed to be an is before equally.
Take either one of those answers? No, you need to omit equally because it was redundant. It was redundant. Give the declension form of a plural personal pronoun in the objective case. Med-High, Michelle.
One.
No? Science Academy, Miles.
Hers.
No, it's us, you, or them. Listen carefully to this sentence. Of all the 4 people asked, only one is coming to dinner. Identify both the syntactical function of dinner and the specific tense of the verb. And time is up. Object of the preposition and present progression. And let's get out of those. The game is over. Our final score is Science Academy 330, Med High 235. It was a great game. We want to congratulate all the students for the great fight today. What a fun game that was. I want to thank our judges here from UTRGV, Dr. Rivera, and from South Texas College, Professor Hink. Thank you so much for being with us today. Okay, Science Academy, we'll see you in the next round, and we'll see you at home next week for another exciting competition of Masterminds.